Good evening. We begin with Decision 2024. All eyes on Arizona this week. Ballots will be mailed out on Wednesday, and both campaigns will be here this week with early voting getting underway. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Tram Mai. Caribe has the night off. 12 News journalist Bram Resnick is joining us now to help break it all down for us. Bram?
At Tram, this is the week when voters start paying attention. On the Democratic side, the Harris-Walz campaign's Get Out the Vote efforts started this past weekend with visits by Hollywood celebrities. On Tuesday, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff will attend 3 events, including a Republicans for Harris gathering. On Wednesday, the vice presidential nominees hit Phoenix. Democrat Tim Walz will appear at 2 closed events in the Valley. Walz will then fly to a Tucson rally. Republican J.D. Vance is speaking at a Mesa church. And on Friday, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris is expected to appear in the Valley. Time and place to be announced. No word yet on any events for Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. Mark?
Bram, a lot has been made about the Latino vote, and I just read a new poll that showed that Kamala Harris is losing young male Latino voters. How crucial is it for her to be able to sway undecided Latinos to join her with early voting getting underway?
Well, this is such an interesting and in some ways confounding election. There are so many new voter groups. There's so many shifts in voter groups, and the Latinos are one in particular. Polling shows over the last 4 presidential cycles, Latino voters, the Democrats' hold on Latino voters has been slipping to the point now where it's about 52% for Harris, 42% for Trump, a 10 to 12 point difference, whereas several years ago, 2012, it was about 30 or 40. So that's a big challenge for Kamala Harris. She needs to win all the core Democratic voter groups in addition to 10 to 15% of Republicans in Arizona in order to take the state. That's because of Republicans' general turnout advantage in general elections.
Bram, I know another big debate that we will all be watching is coming up this Wednesday evening. It's the U.S. Senate debate between Ruben Gallego and Kari Lake. What can you tell us about that? What's your take?
This will be really interesting. This is the first and only chance voters will have to size up Kari Lake, the Republican, Democrat Ruben Gallego, side by side. You've seen plenty of their ads. Now they're going to be live on stage at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Going back and forth, you can expect Kari Lake to go hard at Ruben Gallego. Polls show Lake trails by about 8 to 10 points. Kind of a shocking number. We don't have anybody winning statewide races these days by 8 to 10 points, but that's what the polling is right now. Gallego has never really had a serious debate in his 10 years as a member of Congress. He represents a safe district, so he's never been challenged in this way. Again, expect Lake to go hard at him, and Gallego will just have to weather the storm and get through it, and hopeful, in his campaign's mind, just survive with a lead.
And we know that obviously abortion will be a huge issue, not only across the country, but in Arizona, where it may be instituted into the state constitution on a permanent basis. Kari Lake's stance on abortion has evolved since she first announced she was running. How much of a factor do you think the abortion issue will be?
I think it'll be a significant factor in the debate, at least for Ruben Gallego. He will hit her hard on that. Kari Lake's position has shifted over time. It's kind of hard to say, in fact, where she is right now. It's a significant issue. Poll shows about 65% of Arizona voters will vote yes on enshrining abortion rights in the state constitution. So Lake will be put to the test on that.
All right, Bram, thank you. And speaking of the two, we will be airing the U.S. Senate debate between Ruben Gallego and Kari Lake. Coverage starts at 5:45 p.m. with a debate preview on our 12 News Plus streaming channel. The debate will air on 12 News from 6 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Our post-debate coverage will stream on 12 News Plus at 7 p.m. To download the app, just search for the 12 Plus app on your Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku.